Everybody. So, day four. Day four after post op. I thought I was gonna be able to like record because you see other people and they're able to do the recordings, but this has been something different and I don't know how they were doing it. All I can do is tell y'all about how it was because I don't have it in me to record like that. Um, Hopefully I'll feel better in the next few days, but for now I'm just able to come every here and there. Um, Day four, I don't really know how it's going because, of course, just got up. Uh, Last night was day three, and I had to sleep with a heating pad on my back. It shut off every 2 hours. I got it from Walgreens. Just plug it in and had it up again. They let me get one of the pillows from the hospital. I just changed the pillowcase um, because I didn't have a pillow to put across my belly. And they let me take one home because I was going to need it. I didn't have a wheelchair to wheel out of the hospital. They told me to walk because I had gas really bad. I hadn't been able to pass gas or poop, only urinate. So because I was able to do that and then I burped a little bit, I was still able to go home. What they wanted me to be able to release the gas a different way. So they told me to walk, which was fine. If I can walk up down the hallways, I can walk to the exit into the car, right? Not gonna kill me. Even though hospital policies say you should take a wheelchair, but it takes forever. They almost make you wanna walk because you're ready to go home by then and you can't because the wheelchair people take forever. So I'm going for a morning stroll. It is August 31st, 2019. And I think it's about, I want to say 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm just walking down my block. I came out of my house. I walked to the shortest end on my side of the street. Cross the street. Walk down the long part of the block all the way to the stop sign on the opposite side. I'm going to cross the street. Walk back up the other short end back into my house. I'm going to do that every odd hour of the day. Just walk around my block once, which is good because I get to see the neighborhood. Sorry, I'm up under some trees now. It got a little dark. I get to see the neighborhood. I've been living over here for a few years, and I've never really walked around because, you know, you're busy and take your kids to school, you go to work. You don't really check out the neighborhood. I live in a really good neighborhood. Took me to the park a few times. We have our designated parks we like to go to, depending on what my son wants to do. But other than that, that's it. So this surgery actually helps me get to know my neighborhood a little bit too. It's a pretty nice block on this side of the street. I didn't never even notice that. Let's pull up at home, pull the car in the garage, go in the house. I realized that I have not been giving you all stats. So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to edit them in. I don't really know how to do this. I just wanted to be able to share my journey and look back so that I can know what I've been through, where I'm going, you know, and I'm 30 years old. I have 2 children. I'm 5'4". I have a 5-year-old and a 14-month-old. My highest weight was when I had my baby on the day of C-section. I had 2 C-sections. On the day of C-section, I was 336 pounds, y'all. Baby was only 6 pounds. I wanted some answers about what the rest of the weight was because I did not know, like, how was it possible, you know? So that was a little bit shocking to me to realize, like, wow, you're that big. So yes, highest weight was 336. My surgery weight Before I had the surgery, the pre-op, I guess, I was 282. When I started the program, I was at 300. I didn't really lose any weight during the program. I figured I'll let the surgery do it. I did start eating keto. So at some point I got a personal trainer. I went down to 285, went back up to 292. So yes, the day I went in for surgery was on the 28th, and I was 282. And now I'm 275. So it's pretty good, you know. But I'm getting ready to go in the house. And I will talk to you guys a little later because I need to reserve my breath. And when I sit down, I'm going to come back and tell you all the ins and outs. Bye.